MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Game number 3 of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Nate Eovaldi gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
On the ground near home, but that one rolls foul. Here it comes. Dribbled up the line. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Pedroia's around first, heading for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Pedroia, the runner at second with 1 away. Little chopper back to the mound. To his right, Miller. The throw will go to third, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1. Andrew Benintendi would be next. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number two.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. Nothing in the first for Boston. Tampa Bay coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that has 99 career losses. The one thing I'm certain that he doesn't want to do is pick up career loss number 100 in this one here today. So it's going to be awfully important. One, that his team scores him some runs, and two, he shuts down the opponent early.
At the plate, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Vasquez, but no chance to recover. Smith is on at first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Up next for the Rays, Denard Span. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Come on now, let's go.
From the stretch. Swing and a line drive, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. And the hit and run works perfectly. A base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
Into the box, C.J. Cron. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to choose.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rays strand a pair. Still no score. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. The 1-1. Line hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Eduardo Nunez.
Now the Red Sox DH, Eduardo Nunez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike.
Come on now, Tampa.
Here's the 0-1. Benintendi's on the move. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Riding in for Boston, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball stays a little high that time.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Benintendi is off at first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Red Sox lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. In his career against Porcello, he has an even 10 hits in 42 ABs. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. But this is foul for the first strike. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
So here's how the BOS Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And Gomez will reach. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now batting, Brad Miller. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First things first, here's a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Echeverria.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Adeiny Echeverria. In his career against Porcello, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0. His fastball that misses. Looking at his career totals, Echeverria is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. 2-0 count, the pitch, and a double steal try here. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 1-2. He's taken high above the zone.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. On deck, there you see Denard Span. He'll hit next. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Denard Span. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Benintendi is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Rays will settle for just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rays lead it 1-0. In now, Christian Vasquez, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Echeverria onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Mookie Betts. And she'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Miller's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Settling in now, Dustin Pedroia, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. The breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. A base hit in his first trip.
Leading off for the Rays, catcher Wilson Ramos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Betts is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third
Riding in
baseman,
once again, Matt Duffy.
Duffy.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retired the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. But they're up 1-0. Ready for another chance. Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Xander Bogaerts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 2-1 home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's one away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Strike two swinging.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here now the 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And it's 1-1. 1-1. Now that's popped up. Ramos calls for it, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. It remains 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Carlos Gomez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brad Miller. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Popped him up. Devers in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. to the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Vasquez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Fouled off. The 1-2. Softly hit out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. There's a heater in there for a strike. 2 out, nobody on.
That's a strike.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Echeverria now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bradley is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Malik Smith, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Pedroia now at second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
Digging in to try it again. Denard Span 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And that is off the first base bag. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In there, strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Pitch is popped up, and Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. To his left. Duffy. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in and looking for more. Xander Bogaerts. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Let's go.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Span to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Up next for the Red Sox.
In now, Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Swing.
2 balls and no strikes.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. Bottom of the 6th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Here's C.J. Cron now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Ready once again, Matt Duffy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. The slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Fastball called for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Missed with a slider.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Two and one to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Hero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that's sitting right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Here's Carlos Gomez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. So 1-1. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. Still tied 1 apiece. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Jose Alvarado is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Jose Alvarado.
Now the Red Sox DH, Eduardo Nunez. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Now a swing and little pop up here right behind home plate. And he will make the over the head catch behind the plate. Wow, a nice play there for the first out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Miller takes charge out there and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Here we go, guys. Come on. Let's go. Shut him down.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Vasquez 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Let's go.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the 2nd ball. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Full count still. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to 2nd now with 2 gone.
Boy, it would look like a quick inning. Gets the first 2 out, then it hit by pitch and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs, and we're on the board.
We're by him.
First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Span is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Boston strands a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Up next for the Rays, Brad Miller. No hits to this point.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Flipped out the other way towards short. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 misses off the plate. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. And that's the third out. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ryan Weber has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 69.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. And it's 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gomez has a read on it. 1 down. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit to third. Duffy is up with it. On to first, and there were two down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hanley Ramirez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still tied 1 apiece. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Denard Span. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Bradley has a beat on this one, and he's got it for out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Cron. First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Count for 3-1.
Two out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Digging in once again, Matt Duffy, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming, here it is. In the dirt, and now let's see. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 1-0 down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Nighttime here in the Tampa-St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 9th inning in this one on MLB Network. Vidal Nuno will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Rob Refsnyder is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Ramos is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, designated
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno. He's gone 2 for 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready for another shot now, Rafael Devers. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Possible go-ahead runs on first. 1 away.
Strike him out.
2 balls and a strike to count. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back safely. Now the 2-1. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-0. And this one's in the dirt. So now two men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
The 3-0. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, captain, Christian.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Christian Vasquez, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Tommy Lane comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 90, Tommy Lane.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Hard hit ball to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Riding in once again, Carlos Gomez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1 out, nobody on. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And a swing and a miss by Gomez as he's kept off base here, and there are 2 away now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Brad Miller. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Popped him up. Ramirez is there for it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Down in order go the Rays. Still tied 1 apiece. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier, still ranging back. And they have taken the lead.
Seriously?
So a solo shot here to left center field. If they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Count now, a ball and a strike. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ball and a strike. First and second here with nobody out. The ground to first. Can this be two? That's Echeverria for one. Back to first, and Ramirez is also retired. It's a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 count. The pitch will not catch the zone. Ball three.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he missed with it there. Ball four. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch, and he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. This is line to left. Span is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox settle for just the one. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays 1. Craig Kimbrell enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Craig Kimbrell.
Leading off the inning, Adeiny Echeverria, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. To short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, one away. Malik Smith the next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
The left field, number 2, Denard Span.
Ready once again, Denard Span. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Missed with a breaking ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Smith stands at first with 1 out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Span. And fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wilson Ramos. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. His fastball down below the knees.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
He's going,
2-0 pitch. There goes Smith. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in. So it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So digging in now, Rob Refsnyder, and the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 home. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He's got it, and the Red Sox have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series, and this one is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Tommy Lane claims the win out of the pen, his first. Craig Kimbrell records the save, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.